Angela, and this is a space for grounded tarot, oracle, guidance, and intuitive insight. Take a deep breath, settle in, and let's see what messages want to come through today. So I'm going to do a reading, and I'm just going to ask the tarot like what it wants us to know, um, or what the universe, what it wants us to know. So I'm not going to ask any questions except for we'll see the verse want to know, we'll see what comes up, and then I'll clarify um, with the Kipper deck, and then I'm going to do the reading with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And yes, there is a fan running behind me. Let me turn this light on. I'm sure that will work better. All right. Space. Real quick. I hope everyone's doing well. Don't forget we are in Mercury retrograde. All right. Father, Jesus, angels, ascended masters, universe, Rider-Waite Tarot, what messages do you have for us at this moment? What do you want us to know right now? Okay, I just saw a disgruntled woman. You might be a little disgruntled at this time. It's okay. Maybe someone shorted you on something, but you're still the star. Yeah, I think this is already getting into someone, hold on. This is already getting into someone that stole something from you or lied to you. A male. You're disgruntled about it. You're upset about it. I don't blame you. I'd be upset about it too. But it does look like there's an offer coming in, so let's see what we got. Yeah, so something's coming back together. Here's a 5, so that is all about change right there. All about change. So you've got, let me go ahead and lay some more cards. Okay, so there's a man here. This has taken him some time, and I would say at least a month. Okay, but his values, his traditions have now changed. This is something that he's been reflecting on over a month about some woman down here. And I don't know if this woman is you or if this is someone else, a different woman. But we shall see what happened in the past. Oh, okay, so he came in like a player, probably left just as fast. Left you sitting there crying over spilled milk while he went off. To be with another chick. So I think this Empress in reverse is the other chick. All right. I'm not saying that this is a love reading because, and it could be, I don't know. It could be. This is general. We're about to find out. This is general. Oh yeah. Okay. So this has happened before. Before with this guy. So whoever this guy is, okay, so I'm gonna about want to say that this is a third party reading. Yeah, this is a third party reading, and I'm going to tell you why. Because over there on our outcome, this is you right here. This is you. See, that's why I said earlier that I was not going to say this was you or me. because this is a general collective reading. So it's for me as well. And I was gonna say, I was telling myself earlier, I can't say that's me or the collective just yet. I couldn't even say the same about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse over there, which is not a single woman. When this is upright, that's a single woman who's lavishly taking care of herself. She's got her shit together and her bag. This is a woman right here who's who's off the market. This Empress right here in reverse, this is a woman too that can very well be taken off the market. And I feel like these two are the same person. I do. Some man here, his values, his traditions, maybe toward this woman have changed. I mean, that very well could be and can be. So I would say if this is the storyline, you know, don't shoot the messenger, because this can go a multitude of ways, because this is for a collective. Thank you for the like. You've encountered someone, a man here, okay, who did you dirty in the past. It left you feeling like you had a hole in your chest, like, holy shit, like, what the hell is going on here? He went back to someone else. Now, if we're going to do this as a relationship reading, then I'm going to say this man's values have changed toward this person, this third party that he went back to, because he's a player right out the gate. Player right out the gate. And don't worry, he's coming around to this Hierophant energy over here, where he's been slowly taking his time evaluating, I think, between these two. I think he's been evaluating his traditions, his beliefs, his marriage, especially his focus on marriage. So if he's married to this woman and you're seeing someone who's married to another man, then that's where she could come in. They could be married. But over the past month, he's been thinking about his money. And then I would say you're no longer, you've like washed your hands with this. So you no longer have sleepless nights. You're resting very well. You're resting very well over here. So you're getting good night's sleep. You're healing. You're not having fears about which direction you're going or what you're doing in life. And you're just sitting here like the Queen of Velveteen waiting. You've got your bag. You got your shit together. You're just sitting here living life and doing what you're doing. And you're not even, and look, there's a little bunny rabbit right there. I saw a bunny rabbit last night. But I mean, this is like the queen of all queens. She's the richest. She can do what she wants. Look how much money she got in her hand. That's you right there. Now at the bottom of the deck, I have the Tower in reverse. So this has happened again. You've had to heal through this and have balance through this before. This is not the first time this person's come in and offered something and left. And he ain't even got his shit together. I'll just say that. He ain't even got his shit together. So I'm going to clarify a few things. So prepare yourself, Kipper deck, to clarify these outer questions from the Rider-Waite Tarot. Just prepare yourself to clarify questions from the Rider-Waite Tarot. I'm just going to give these a quick shuffle. Oh, I knew that card was going to come out. So anyways, this card right here, and look how it lands right in my hand. I kept saying this card right here. Here's the other woman. That's her. That's the other woman. And I kept thinking to myself, that card's going to come out on top of that one. Okay. Okay, so what is this? We know the person came in. We also know they came in. They left just as fast as they came in because this thing is in reverse. So they left just as fast. So now we have crying over spilt milk because this person left. Now, thank you for the like. Now, what is this crying over spilt milk? What extra clarification can you give us about this crying over spilt milk? Because there's 2 cups behind you, which is the 2 of cups. So there's something else behind you. Oh, okay. There's a gift. Once you heal, so I'm going to tell you the theme of this reader is to heal. Heal, heal, heal as much as you can. Use this Mercury, we're in Mercury retrograde, use Mercury retrograde to heal as much as you can. Because once you get past, because look, that's third party right there. 3 people. And she's in, even this other decrepit heifer, let me scoot my camera around, hopefully without falling it. Even this other decrepit heifer, okay, even she is spilled out right there. So you're spilled out, he spilled out, and she spilled out. As soon as you heal from that, because there's something else, which these 2 cups, they're upright. They're ready to be filled. So as soon as you heal from this, there's a gift coming in from the universe. And I don't know what kind of gift that is, but there's a gift of something coming in. There might be a gift coming in from someone you've had ties to from the past trying to resurface. Now, I will say, I had to clear my throat on that one. So I will say that this you're definitely dealing with someone who's married here, or this is what this reading is about. It's somebody that is dealing with the married person. Okay, this person hasn't made their mind up. They're flighty. They're going to be in and out. Okay, it's up to you to put your foot down and make the decision whether or not you want to be stuck with this person and be getting fed crumbs. Okay, because that's all it's going to be. Now, do I even want to? Well, yeah, let's see what she looks like. What's she looking like right now? What's going on with the old life? And a card flipped around whenever I said that. I thought it did. Not even, well, okay, well, there she is. So she's focused on her marriage. I knew a card flipped around. It's an occupation card. So yes. Oh. So she's focusing on her work, making her money. So I'll tell you, so she must be the money maker in this relationship. Thank you for the like. She must be the money maker in this relationship. But whatever it is, we've got the coffin at the bottom of the deck. So something's going to end between these two, and she's going to go down a different path, it looks like. And I just cut the deck to messages. Alright, so let's look at you right here, because this is you. You're healing. You've cut your hands with this. What advice do you have for the collective there? Oh, well look. You cut ties with him and he's doing nothing but thinking about you. Alright, well let him think. Let him to think. Alright, so this is the good night sleep card. Healing, restoration, What messages do you have for us regarding this card? So you're getting really good night's sleep right now. You know, sometimes, thank you for the like. Sometimes, oh, we have great fortune. You know what? I've been thinking, thank you for the like. I've been thinking about doing, because I save my fortune cookie um, little notes and I fold them up. I have them in a seashell, a clamshell. I'll go over to it and pick up one, you know, when I'm feeling a little certain way. And I was thinking of breaking out my fortune cookies, using those for divination. So, anyways, here we go. So, by you resting over here and recuperating and focusing on healing, you're going to receive great fortune from this. And this could be coming in the form of like just how your body is handling it, how your body's reacted to it and receiving it. Or that can also just be good money coming forward. Yes, okay. And then so in the meantime, the wife and the husband are going to be, looks like, breaking up and going back and forth to the courthouse. He's definitely got some concerns about what he's going to be stuck with. And maybe that's why he went back to her instead of staying with you. All right, so now let's look at you up here. I don't think I need to clarify this one because I feel like I already know. I feel like you already know. We don't have any, we've cut ties with the anxiety and the bullshit. Okay, so we've cut ties with that. So we're good. Now, we have no fear whatsoever about the direction we're headed in because look at us, because we're right here focused on our bag, focused on our money, focused on ourselves. So let's see now, what advice can you tell us about ourselves? Over there looking pretty, with her money. She's rich. Boy, she got her shit together. Look, he's over there thinking about her again. My good gosh, that's the second time. Look, he's thinking about her up there. He's thinking about you up there at the top. He's also thinking about you down there at the bottom. It would not surprise me if this man has gray hair. Yes. Okay. Well, I guess whenever he and her break up or whatever, he's going to be focused on his money. Or you know what? You might actually be meeting a wealthy man, somebody else. Because this man over here is not gray-headed when I look at the bottom of the deck. This person's going to try and court you. They're mature. And they're going to meet you on your level of communication. Oh, yes. And that, yeah, so I think you got a new lover coming in. And I'm wondering if that's what this reading here is me trying to tell you is you've been down this road before with this person. You're going to continue to go down the same road if you don't let go and if you don't heal from it. Because the moment you do is the moment you meet something else. Now, let me get these cards here. Oh. Put these in here. I just cut the deck to Thief. So, gosh. And then I just cut my Rider-Waite Tarot to the Thief card. So there's a lot of trickery and thievery going on. And now my bird's trying to go nuts. I hear you in there, Kiwi. Yep. So then I cut the deck to the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there's going to be a lack of start. And I think that might be a lack of start with said player. So let's see. And thank you for the like. Now let's see what I want to look into, if it's all right with you, this married couple. What is the collective's married couple? What's their relationship? What are they going through right now? The married couple. What is their relationship? What is, oh, hold on now. Well, there's a lot of drinking and partying going on, that's for sure. And it was a wish come true for them to, for one of them to come back together. But now somebody's starting to see the light. These are cards that are flipping out as I'm shuffling. Hold the phone. Yep, somebody's looking at it now in a different perspective, a different light. Thanks for the light. Do you guys have any questions that you would like for me to ask for the next read? Oh, okay. All right. Well, he's not even investing in her right now. Oh, gosh. She's investing. Shit. She's out here having to do it on her own to make the money. He's being greedy and not helping. He is cut back. He's over drinking. Yep, because he's not doing the shadow work. He's not trying to heal. He's not trying to heal. Yep, judgment call in the past. And now the strength. Well then. Gosh, confirmation right there. I say well then, and this thing falls. There's a better view. Hopefully that right there will work. So, now I am going to clarify this because I'm a little confused about this right here. Because it looks like they both have had a spout where they're like, hell no, hold on one second. This thing done fell again. But that time it might actually have been my fault. Okay. Let me look. So there was a judgment call here just recently. Last 3 days, last 3 weeks. I would say either 3 days or 3 weeks, there was a judgment call here. Thank you for the like. And whatever it is, you know what? They may, let me just say this. They may be like, he's done, she's done, but there's still, he's carrying the load of trying to keep it together, trying to keep it glued together. And she's over here having the strength to tame his ass, to keep him on a leash. So, gosh, can't believe that just came out of me. She knows how to get out of this. He's over here up at night. And then let me look at the bottom of the deck. And then there's that. So, anyways, okay, so she actually sees a way to get out of this. Let me turn my little table. She actually sees a way to get out of this. That's why she's got his ass wrapped up and tamed. She's got his ass in check. Well, I might as well go ahead and say it. She's got him by the balls. He can't sleep that well at night. This is not a traditional, like, the values in their marriage or relationship, whatever, have completely flipped upside down. And I don't know what she's doing, but she's over here spending all their damn money. Up there at the top, because that's her up there at the top. We've got a man and wife couple right here with the King of Pentacles. So that's the match right there. And then when we look at the bottom of the deck over here, hopefully this don't make too much noise. It's still a happy home wish fulfillment for them. It's not as bad as it seems, but somebody made the wrong choice. Somebody made the wrong choice. They dang sure did. So I would say that's why we've got this Ten of Wands up here at the top, because this man knows this King of Pentacles knows he made the wrong choice. He made the wrong choice right here with this Judgment reverse. So now he's taking on the weight of it and doing what she says, and probably being like his little bitch on top of that. Okay, so now let's see. All right, Kipper Dick, prepare yourself to clarify our questions for the collective on this reading. Prepare yourself to clarify. There's some sort of pathway opening up here. But one thing I don't like about the pathway card is that it can symbolize something taken up to a year. That's too long. Okay. Why is he like this? That's what I want to know. Why is he like that? Oh, it's because she's like that. Okay. She could be being like the biggest bee to him right now. Yeah, I think she is, because I think she's got plans for something like in the next 3 to 6 months. She has plans. She's put to end their relationship. Yep, and I just went to the jackpot. I guess I can just go ahead and end this one right here with that. Lord, boy. So this woman's, without even, I'm putting the cards down because I don't even need them at this point in time, because what I saw. So what I see is that she has a plan. She's working her ass off right now. She's probably even taking his money. And he probably ain't even got any money. He's out here working his ass off, and she's taking it from him. She's putting this money aside. She's got plans. Something, see, she sees a way out. It's right here. He knows it. He knows with this here that she is up to something, so he is stressing about it. One of them has fears that their marriage is going to fall apart. But her greedy ass, I think, knows and doesn't really care. Now, I do know that Queen of Pentacles showed up in the reading earlier, but that's still, the messages still apply, because we do have repetitive cards here. But let me get back to what I was saying. She has a plan. She's going to keep doing this until either she's going to be filing for separation in 3 to 6 months and taking her money and ending their relationship, or they've already been separated, and in 3 to 6 months they have the choice whether to stay together or whether to divorce. I would say that right now that they're together. They're not divorced, but the divorce part is, however, is coming. And she, I think, is the one orchestrating it. It's what I should say. All right, so there's that read. Does anyone have any suggestions on questions? If not, I hope that there answers some of your questions about your life at this moment in time. Maybe I should do a reading on you. Thank you for the like. Let's do a reading on ourselves. All right, universe. Father, angels, ascended masters, universe, Jesus, Rider-Waite Tarot. What messages do you have for us, for the collective at this moment? What should we focus on as a collective at this moment for ourselves? What's your advice for us to do as a collective? What's your advice? Ooh, that's too many cards. Now, I will say this, because the Eight of Wands in reverse just flipped over. You're going to have to expect the delays just because we're in Mercury retrograde right now. So expect delays to be had. Expect communication, swift communication. Don't be foolish when this communication comes in, because you've been down this road before. And then I laid this card down. Okay. So you have actually, so when I say we, I'm referring to me and you. Okay? We have healed from this. We have healed. Okay? We are, oh my gosh. And hold on, let me lay down one more. Okay. We have healed. Now, we may feel that though what we have been through was not fair, okay? But we are seeing this in a different light, which is amazing, because that, of course, that's the best way to do, is to see things in a different light. There's a different light here that's going to illuminate a new life path or something for you that's coming up. Yeah, you had to let go of something, and then look, there we are. And look, there we are. So, now, okay, so we had to let go of something in the past. That's what caused that Five of Cups in reverse. Feeling it wasn't fair. Someone fooled you, actually, with this Six of Pentacles over here in the challenge position, because the Six of Pentacles in reverse is a con artist or a sleazy salesman. But you see that they're like, it's in the challenge, so it's about the same way. This person was breadcrumbing you, giving more to someone else than they were you. But it's okay, because you've realized that. You've seen that. You've awakened to that. You're looking at that. You know that you lost something in the past. Now you're looking at your life, taking observation into your cup, because look at your cup. That cup is huge. That's a ginormous cup right there. Maybe you should go buy a cup like that from the store, like TJ Maxx or somewhere where they have really cute coffee cups, and buy the biggest one they have and just start filling that sucker with water and blessing it and drinking it, or looking into it and try divination, because that's about what it looks like she's doing. Is she's really focused on her cup right now, that Ace of Cups. She's not handing that thing out to just nobody. So you're not handing your love out to just anybody. You are a little disgruntled, and I'm disgruntled as well. I'm not just going to hand my heart over to somebody. They're going to have to prove themselves just because of what I've been through. And I'm sure I can say the same thing about you, because coming to light is going to be, you're realizing what your true traditions and values and your spiritual self and your either your religious beliefs or your spiritual beliefs, how you believe, your faith, something is changing. And it's because you're seeing things a lot differently. You've received downloads or have gotten information, and look at you. You're the queen, you're the empress here. Everything around you is blooming. The male that's around you, however, that's a no-go. He a no-go. There's some male in your life that needs to go. And you know, I'll tell you what my father said to me one time. Sometimes distance, like, daggone it, now I can't even remember what he said, but distance, time and space is what helps sometimes. So maybe this emperor over here that you're dealing with, you're just going to have to put time, distance, and space between him. So you've got hopes with communication with him coming back, like, whoa. I don't know why you would want that. Don't want it. Because, well, you know what? Maybe you do want it. Because it's going to be, if you want to cuss this motherfucker out, this is going to be your opportunity. I would say take it. Because you're already disgruntled right here. I'm disgruntled. I'm reading my energy as well, okay? So, I know I'm a little ticked off. Because I can tell you that I have resonated with every reading that I have done so far on this live channel. You know that saying where play me once, that's, that's me. Or that's on, I don't know whatever that saying is, okay? I've learned that right there. And I'm not getting played again. Because my dumb ass fell for it a second time. I don't know where you are in your journey, but for me, mine, I have fell for it a second time. I'm not falling for it again. Regardless if that was finished with his wife or supposed to be separated from, that lied about. So anyways, that could be your situation as well. And if it is, give me a thumbs up and let me know. But you have hopes of communication coming in with this person, and maybe it might be because you want to have the last word. Because we've got the competitive card, the competition. And that's words. Oh, you want to hustle around, talk? Okay, let's talk. That's competition. So there may be some competitive conversations going down between you and this person. I will say that. All right, let me go to the bottom of the deck. My voice keeps trying to go in and out. Oh, yeah, okay. You know this person's going to come back in. And you know when they come back in, they're going to have an attitude. But you're just over here like, hum-da-dee-da-dee-ding-dum-dum-dum. Because you don't care. You don't want this relationship no more. That you know it's going to be the same shit it was the last time. Yep. It's like yes, you could be dealing with the air sign. And if you are dealing with the air sign, give me a thumbs up. Let's see. All right, so let's go over to the Kipper deck because this is about us. All right. I already clarified this one time. I'm not going to clarify it again. Okay. Hold on. Let me get my cards right. Prepare yourself to clarify the Rider-Waite Tarot reading. Prepare yourself to clarify. What messages do you have for us regarding us at this time? Prepare yourself to clarify. What messages do you have for us at this time to clarify us? There's going to be some money coming in from somebody. This man might be trying to offer you some money. Or we've also talked about a new man trying to come in. So this new man could be trying to offer you some money. And it might actually get you out of the house a little bit more. And maybe that's why we had that Queen of Pentacles earlier. All right, so let's see. Let's go over here to this Queen of Cups. What can you tell us? What advice do you have for us about us and our attitude? So flipped over, I've got courtship and 3 to 6. 3 to 6. So that could be 3 to 6 days. That could be 3 to 6 weeks, 3 to 6 months. Something. Okay. All right. So you know this man that you're dealing with is going to come back around. And he's going to come back in with some pity party. Yes, with some pity party story. So be ready. He's going to come back around. And he's probably even going to tell you that his faith and his values have changed. And he sees you all looking good over here. But why is he in this Emperor in reverse energy? Is what I want to know. Why is he coming through like that? Because he ain't healed. He ain't done the work. That's why. Because, you know, see, there's one of them things where it's like, um, yeah, look at him. I don't take these in reverse. Sorry, hold on. Let me flip it around. There we go. That's how he feels right now because he lost. Yep, check it. He lost. Jackpot. He lost the best thing he had going for himself. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, which would be you, which would be us. He lost the best thing he had, which was us. And because he lost us and chose her over us, that's what he's going through. Poverty. Because he's having to work his ass off to give her everything he makes. Because she done taken control of the bag. Now, he's going to message you. That's for certain. He's not done. There's communication coming in. Because it's right there. But keep in mind, he's still married. What's up with that 5 of Wands up there? So it looks like he's going to end up eventually having to take a trip to the courthouse. And that might be something y'all argue about. Like, does he have his own place already? Because it looks like he's going to end up in a courthouse. And I think you and him are going to have a conversation about this because he already knows. He already knows that he already knows that this marriage of his is at a loss. He already knows. So it's like, I wonder if he's kind of like, why even bother? But he's having to do something because of whatever she's, well, like I said, she's got his ass by the balls. But he's definitely concerned about it. Okay, so there's almost 45 minutes because I'm sure I'm going to blabber on for a few more minutes while I get my cards up of readings. I hope those helped you out a lot. They did help me. Feel free to leave any comments. Give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And look, I just cut the Rider-Waite Tarot deck to the 2 of Wands. That means that, you know, here's the past. Yeah, there's a lot of growth on it. But this is the future. You've got the world in your hand. So it's like, go after what you want. Because you can make this one here, this new adventure, bigger and better. So what's to come will be bigger and better. All right, take care and namaste.